Hello, my name is Reagan Metayer-Everett, representing the amazing Fort Walton Beach High School, and today I present to you A Mother's Love. I follow the crumbs you leave foolishly, like they will lead to a home and not a gingerbread house. I knock on your gingerbread door and say, "Let me in, it's cold." Inside your house, it was warm like an oven. She smelled like honeysuckle and laughed like a fairy. She wore yellow sundresses and cheap flip-flops. On Sundays, she sang in the choir and smiled at me from across the sanctuary. After visits to the dentist, she'd buy me lollipops. And there were times she'd speak in rhyme and pose the oddest riddles. It's like listening to a rainbow whenever I hear her giggle. And now I talk in rhyme from time to time because it brings her back to me. And not even the smell of honeysuckle is as sweet as those memories. Your love is like sugar, so sweet I could choke. But you keep the sugar on the highest shelf now. So I eat the holes in the walls of our home, the cold cries when it reaches through the holes, so you patch the holes with cloth. You cannot hear the screaming wind. It blows through cloth. It comes. Our house made of sweets. Slowly it rots. A dark mold spreads from the walls to my wounds, and you keep the Band-Aids just out of my reach. But don't you worry, Mother. I'll wash it with bleach. Mothers are the first people we meet when we are born into this world. They carry us in their stomachs for 9 months, go through unimaginable pain to birth us, and then when the doctor puts us in their arms, that's when we first learn what love is. And it is from mothers that we also learn responsibility, maturity, apathy, and neglect. As a kid who went through abuse, I want to share my story and the story of 600,000 other kids who struggle with abuse daily. So please enjoy my program entitled A Mother's Love, including the pieces Mothers I Have Known by Sandy Marantino, Neglect by Chrissy Pinney, The Gingerbread Home by Quentin, and a neglect study done by Pew Research Center. A wolf knocks on our door, his grin so large, you invite him in and you take his wool coat. I run to my bedroom, hide under the bed, you follow me there and pull me out by my head. The wolf is still here. You offer him tea. He likes it with sugar, so you give him all we have left. But I am still here, still scared of his jaws, still scared of his teeth, and still scared of his claws. He'll tear me apart, limb from limb. So next time he comes, please do not let him in. Mommy, where did I come from? You came from love. That's a stupid answer. No, it's not. It's a truthful answer. Well, Mary Ellen Johnson said that mommies and daddies go to bed and they kiss each other and they say, "Put a baby in mommy's belly. Put a baby in mommy's belly." Is that true? Eat your peas. But he comes again, and this time he stays in our gingerbread house, stalking his prey. If our house were built from bricks, if our house were built from sticks, if our house were not gingerbread, perhaps stone instead, the wolf would not have found us. He would have gone somewhere else instead. But he follows the scent of sweetness to our doorstop, to my bed. He huffs and he puffs and he blows our house down. It crumbles, it caves, it cracks all around. Run, run as fast as we can. Grab our things and take my hand. Heartbeat rising, rising. I cry and whisper, "Please don't come into my room. Please don't come into my room." And my stepdad walks in. Boom, boom, boom. His footsteps grew louder, shaking, silence, fear, and despair. "Save me," I pray in my head. He walks away, and my mom walks in, sobbing and weeping. But I am the gingerbread man, so run, run as fast as you can. But as we are running, from your hand I lose grip. On this broken surface, we start to slip. You tell me that you are angry, that we cannot go on, that it is my fault that you slipped because I could not hold on. So how dare you treat me as if this were my choice, when it was I who was deserted, void of your voice, oppressed and detest, infested with neglect. Now I am begging God, arms hung around my waist, soap suds on flower buds won't wash away this taste. Deep in my throat, sugar rots on my tongue. Should have never gone home, never followed those goddamn crumbs. As I wander the woods, I look for your hand. But I'm all alone now. Where have you gone? And why did you leave? Are you still running? Running from me? Perhaps you learned it from your mother. That's why you do it to me. I believe that you were born into neglect. From the time that you could eat, life fed you pain, and you tucked it away deep within, but eventually the corners and crevices were full, and your smile faded, and your belly spilled over with sadness and anger. When I dwelled within you, there was finally a way for you to rid yourself of all of that pain and torment. And so you pushed all of that energy into me. And once I was born into a chaos, life gave me a cup. But this time, it was not life, but a mother who would fill it up. You poured animosity, hatred, and sorrow into me each day. I used to think God was playing a cruel joke on me, giving me one parent who wasn't aware. Yet, I knew what I was missing, and I knew that I only had me. But I've learned that this is not a joke, but it's my reality. And no matter how many times I think I've moved past it, I will always be a little girl crying for my mother to hold me. Your love was sweet, but you gave it to another. You can buy sugar now. It comes in a bottle. Artificial sweetener for your new gingerbread house. But I want a mother, not a gingerbread woman. So this time when I knock, do not let me in. Your new house smells sick, like a candy factory. Your teeth are crumbling like golden sandcastles. Around us, the earth shakes like a meteor struck. For a crack has formed between us, and now we are stuck. The crack becomes a creek, becomes a river, becomes a sea. The distance between us, between you and me, I watch from across it. I watch as it grows. You try to cross it, but the water, it still flows. It carries you further, your gingerbread body, like cookies and milk. You crumble like sand. My gingerbread mother, oh, she runs back to dry land. I hear myself screaming like a child underwater, hoping my voice will echo across this ocean. You do not hear me. I am lamb to my slaughter. I am always a lamb and never a daughter on this side of the ocean. A pack of hungry wolves looks a lot like a family. So I pretend to be a cub, hoping they will love me. I grow teeth and I grow claws and I cover my wool. They learn to love me like I am a wolf. But I wake up in a cold sweat in the dead of the night. I'm still scared they will eat me, and one day they might.